Happy Sunday. All right. This piece I'm about to give is a love story. So, I remember the day I first met you. See, on that day, falling in love wasn't on my menu. My broken heart was shut, yet just for you to come in, by default, it opened up to let you. My senses aligned in approval, so I had no reasons to vet you. And when you spoke, the cosmos stood still in majestic array, and I just couldn't object you. Viewing my life through your eyes made it impossible for me to reject you. It felt like watching an all-time classic on a VHS cassette player, and I just couldn't eject you. Your genuine, unadulterated, true love against all odds was so sure. If you were a coupon straight win, I'll bet you. Tremendous with an everlasting ring like the slap of a military man, I just couldn't forget you. And if ever I lost you and heard you were up for sale, I know I'd gladly collect 1,000,000% interest loan just to get you. Then I took a sneak peek through your diary, and I realized it was I who was chosen. I didn't select you. Because scribbled boldly in red were these words: my proof of love to you is the fact that, while you were yet a sinner, I came and died for you. And I realized ours was love before first sight, because ever before my first cry, your love was available, waiting for me to accept you. Stamped with blood, you paid the price, believing someday I'll come around and say, I love you. Well, the one you loved first has come back to say, I love you. And if I am to celebrate anyone this day and every day, then I choose to celebrate you. No offense to those I love, but even my ability to love them is credited to you. So how I want talk say I celebrate love if I no start from you? Last, God, you know, say this love thing, now you start them. Kai. And the reason say my talk no impress them. God did the thing say this love and this vow something, no be about you. And the thing say you know they hear them. God, chill, trust me on this one. No be slap, I won't hear them. True. I better talk, I just want you to clear them. Aww. So because the team say they fit to put to fly 10,000 as a couple, then team say I go fear them. In fact, because say now you send me, I go fit start to waka, they near them. Okay, make you no contour fight to make the reason say I they dear them. See the ones with ring for finger, they look me like saying I me won't share them. They no say tete, you don't marry them, but your wedding ring, you know they finger, and for their heart you they wear them. I beg, make I drop this pigeon, fly to good English, because this matter, now with better English, I go tell them. Valentine, Valentine, Valentine. A day you celebrate a man who fought for love, whose name was Saint Valentine. Yet your schedule to commemorate the day isn't saintly in any way, but serpentine. Valentine, Valentine, Valentine. Happily married couples, dating couples and confused couples, all celebrating love that is genuine. But if only their public displays of affection on this day could speak, they'll be like Oga Madam, longest time. Valentine, Valentine, Valentine. Cheats, liars, fornicators and adulterers, all professing true love as their baseline, when their intentions are only true from below their waistline. Valentine, Valentine, Valentine. See, I'm not trying to debunk your belief in this love season and time by forgetting about the large white sheet and concentrating on the gray dot or black line. But all I'm trying to do is read to you from the scroll written with blood, the true history of Valentine. It goes as far back as the beginning of time, when an innocent lamb was slain, whose flesh and blood became bread and wine. Valentine, John 3:16, for I, God, so loved the world that I gave in her stead what was mine, placing the greatest value on a sculpted piece of clay that wasn't worth a dime. Valentine, bought with the blood of Christ, all pure, noble, and divine, the engrafting of an outcast, slave, and stranger into a royal bloodline. Valentine, the unending love of God, no breakups, no half time. His love for you is full time. He doesn't love you to pass time. His love doesn't have a timeline. Valentine. So as the voice of reasoning, I seek to disrupt the regular flow of this season that is usually about you and a partner, to make you realize it's all about you and God, your first spouse, because he has been a more than an amazing spouse. Because we've acted like lousy brides who escaped from a 5-star madhouse, but he has remained faithful because he's our recklessly loving spouse. Listen, your relationship might have been rattled by a simple, unexpected fart. Yet, when you're busy on the toilet stick doing your thing, he stands close, never far apart. When you were torn, down, depressed and left with a broken heart, he looked at you and said, Yaron Zaki Zakine, you've got a lion's heart. When your past was constantly projected before you like a flow chart, he quickly held Control A, pressed delete, and pushed the button that said restart. When your esteem reserve was low and you felt you belonged in a trash cart, he smiled at you and said, you are my masterpiece, my greatest work of art. Your love might be hinged to the phrase, till death do us part. But the unending nature of his love for you is affirmed in Romans 8:38 and 39. So even death is just another start. So if you say you are out to celebrate love, then why not celebrate God? Because last I checked, God is love. So give honor to whom honor is due. And what way of doing it than to join me and say, thank you for loving me too much, oh, unconditionally. Thank you for loving me too much, oh. Thank you for loving me too much, oh, unconditionally. Thank you for loving me too much, oh, too much, oh. Thank you very much.